Okay, they did say that in the Beast Moon seeds that they added this Spellament recipe, so we should be able to potentially get them from these. Let's see. Just in case. Double pet. Okay, come on. You know you want to. Oh, no, it's mature. Alright, let's see what we get. Okay, well, we did not get a recipe from these. I think they probably mean the school ones. Wish I would have read the patch notes before I crafted these seeds. But that's okay. So let's start with balance. Let's go with myth because it's down here. And then fire, we have enough. Alright, let's do those 3 because the other one should be ready to harvest already. Because before it was only the school elder plants that would drop that. Yep, nothing from those. Okay, so now let's do, we got balance and fire. But they did say also in the patch notes that they added judgment, frostbite, and poison to the event Spellament pack. So yes, you will be getting them from the events, specifically Beast Moon for sure, because you don't have decathlon seeds. Okay, so now let's use the treasure cards on the rank 3s. Just remember, if you're going to be doing this, these cost 10 to use, but it's a school seed, so you get to bonus. Which is also why I'm using double XP elixir. Okay. Ooh, 7 judgment spellments? What the heck? There we go. Oh, well that says 7 judgment spellments. I think what they mean is you get the recipe for the 7 judgment spellments. That's a weird way to list that. But okay, we got that one. And you can also see it here because that's why I make this one larger than I normally would, to be able to see all this good stuff. So this is what it looks like when you have the recipe. Now that one was balanced, so it could have given any one of these. Now fire and myth are not the school of the spells that just drop, so I picked like the elemental choice of it, so let's hope that they drop the recipe. Well, there's the Heckhound from the fire one, and there's the Heckhound Spellments, and then finally we have the myth. If they're only going by the school of the spell, then it's not gonna drop anything. Well, that's pretty crappy, actually, that they don't do it like they used to. Because see, it doesn't drop only myth spellments. There's life, myth, could be death, could be balance. Okay, well, let's go do an ice and a death then. Okay, so I'm going to do another balance one. And then death. And then ice. Okay, let's check out the balance one. Okay, so they did not drop any recipes. And death. There's the poison. 1 whole poison, but at least we get way more than 1 spellment per thing now. And there's the frostbite. Okay. Doesn't look like we've got any frostbite spellements though. Boo. Got judgment. Okay. So, where do you find these things? You just go to your crafting tab, which is J. Go all the way over here to all, or just look at the one with cards on it. Then make sure you hit reagents because there's a bunch, obviously. And there's frostbite. You need 1 treasure card of that spell, 4 idols of that particular school, and 1 moon gold dust. And then you get 7 spellements. 7 times 5 is 35, by the way. So if you have 5 moon gold dust and 5 treasure cards, you can automatically learn that spell. And same thing with judgment and poison. Ooh, I can actually craft this one. I was gonna say let's do it. Well, we can't do it here. You need to go to the basic crafting station. And wouldn't you know, it's right over here, of course. Okay, same thing. You go past the furniture to all, go on reagents, and nice enough of them to tell us which ones we can already craft. Poison, create. 7 poison spellements, and now I cannot because I don't have another poison treasure card. And as always, you can transfer these through your shared bank. Poison, I have 8 because I got 1 dropped. Easy peasy. Alright, so event spellment pack, let's check it out. And there we have poison, Heckhound was already in there, but there's Frostbite and Judgment. So it shows that they're in there. I love it says they're ultra rare. Come on. But I'm not going to open any of those for myself because of the fact that they're more guaranteed for your own school. And because none of these new spells are for Storm, I'm not going to open it up on her. For the sake of this video, I will open one on my ice. So, open that up and buy. Well, they got some poison and frostbite. So 10 frostbite. 15 frost feather, 2 poison, etc. Okay, make sure it's open so we can see. Packs, booster packs. Honestly, these are the only packs I buy because it's guaranteed to give me what I want in there. Ooh, 12 poison. Nice. So the bottom ones are absolutely guaranteed to be your school. The rest could be any combination of your school or none of your school in this case. Bye. Ooh, 7 judgment, because you got multiples of that. Nice. And ooh. So this one was 2, 4, and 10. So 14 total judgment here. Nice. So yep, they are definitely dropping from this pack. Alrighty, so now you know where to get these spellements to upgrade your Frostbite, Judgment, or Poison spells. Thanks so much for checking this out, and thanks so much KI for adding those into the update notes for July 31st. We'll see y'all later. Bye-bye!